My name is Jessica, aka TARDIS Mouse, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Magic in the Making's Disney Raver Days. So, here on the East Coast, in Orlando at Walt Disney World, we hold our Raver Day um, during the summer and also at winter. I just attended and held Winter's Raver Day here at Disney World at Epcot. And I must say, there's a little bit of confusion on what exactly it is. So, with newer ravers, including myself, I just started raving in 2012, so I am still new to the scene. Basically, what Raver Day is a time for ravers to come together and show the community that ravers aren't all that bad. I mean, yeah, we do go to these huge music festivals where drugs run rampant, let's be honest. And also the fact that we can, for once, tell reality to screw off. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I go to these festivals, is because I can, for once, not have to worry about my depression and my anxiety that was caused by the military. I can actually be who I want to be and have everyone accept me and not have to worry about my self esteem and whatnot. So basically, what Raver Day is for us as a rave community to show families and everybody that we're not bad, that we are normal people just like everybody else. It's a way for us to also get together and meet with other ravers that we haven't met yet. Like, for instance, when I went to the first one back in 2015, I actually met my best friend Ian there, and he and his family have been a second family here in Florida for me when the rest of my family is in Wisconsin and Arizona. So it's not a party. It's a way for us to connect with other ravers, to trade candy, to share stories, to talk about our favorite festivals, to ride rides at the Magic Kingdom or any of the other parks, and to just simply have fun with our fellow ravers and to show the entire community that we are respectable people during the normal day. Like, for instance, I also work at Disney, and whenever I talk with my coworkers, like, oh, hey, guess what? I'm going to EDC. And they're like, oh, you do drugs, don't you? And I'm like, no, you don't necessarily have to go to these music festivals and do drugs. I mean, one thing that Magic in the Making really makes sure that does not happen is the use of drugs or anything illegal in the parks, because we are surrounded by other families and also children. So we do take everything into account. And I've actually had some awesome interactions with guests while doing this event. And I got to trade candy with the kids. I gave the kids a piece of candy and then explained to them what exactly it was. And then the parents were like, hey, why are you dressed like that? And I explained to them, like, yeah, um, we're celebrating Raver Day. And then as soon as they hear that, they're like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I actually tell them, like, yeah, we're just coming together as a community to show everybody that we're not all that bad. And then we get to talk to the families and everything. And it's actually a really great experience. It's been going on at Disneyland for about 14 years or more, and Vince has been doing such a great job regarding this event. And over at Raver Day in Disneyland, Pasquale Rotella actually did give us a shout out um, and commended us for doing Raver Day at Disney. Because if you think about it, Disney and Ravers kind of go together. Um, because one thing I actually did dress up for EDC Orlando this year was Partysaurus Rex. And a lot of people were like, what the heck is this? Well, essentially, Partysaurus Rex is where Rex, the T-Rex toy from Toy Story, throws a party for the bath toys. and it's essentially a rave, and there's candy involved and lights and music, and it's a really funny short Toy Story short that Disney came up with. And it's really amazing to see how much ravers do love Disney. Um, I know that during the summer this year, even though we don't have that many people come to these events, it's just because we're still pretty new. But we actually had the Move It, Shake It, Dance and Play It MC give us a shout out to all the ravers attending Raver Day during the summer at Magic Kingdom. And I actually had the chance to meet up with him while I was on my way to work. And I got to tell him thank you. Even though it was something so small, it was a big gesture for us. Yeah, we're not as big as Dapper Day, not yet, anyways, but we hope that with us telling people what exactly it is so there's no confusion, it's really not a party, it's a get together, it's a hangout, it's a way for us to all come together and show. That's exactly what it is. And I was disappointed yesterday, after I did everything and went to Raver Day at Epcot yesterday, and I was really disappointed because not that many people showed up. I mean, there was the regular four of us that showed up around the time that everything opened. Um, and I ended up leaving early because I had to tend to my dog, and also I was just really feeling down on myself. But one thing I saw when I left, after I had left, was I had three additional people that I unfortunately didn't get to meet, um, that were at the 6 o'clock meetup, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't stay because they still showed up even though they had to work or they had other plans earlier in the morning. That's the one thing that I forget, is that we all do have jobs, but we still try to make the best of everything. And one thing that Vince, the creator of Magic in the Making, actually did send me, because he actually wanted to cancel the first, not the first one, he wanted to cancel yesterday, and I pushed him and told him, like, hey, we're still new, let's still do it to put ourselves out there. And I messaged him later and I was like, hey, you were right, we should have canceled today. Then there was just one thing that he sent me that really stuck with me. And like he said, we are still pretty new. We just have to push and get everything through. And sorry, I'm also looking for what he said because I really have to tell you guys this. But because we are still pretty new here in Disney World, there is the demand. Like when the first day first showed up, I was so excited. Everybody was so excited because we finally got a Raver Day on the East Coast. And about 15 people showed up to the first one. Then about 10 showed up to the second one. Then about 10 to summer of this year. And then only about 7 to this year's. But this is what Vince messaged me. And he's like, just do it. If it goes wrong, do it again. That was actually a quote from Duncan Stutterheim, the founder of ID&T. And it's really heartwarming to know that Vince still sees so much promise in this, just as I do. But it's just, you can't let little mishaps like this get you down. So asking fellow raver to fellow ravers out there, share about Magic in the Making and about Raver Day at Disney World. We have to get our word out there and everything, and that's the best thing we can do for all of this. So if you can, just like our page, Magic in the Making, or when you see when we release our summer Raver Day date, definitely share it. This summer it will be at Magic Kingdom. There are big things in the work for 2017. I'm hoping that we get our name a little bit more out there. How we're doing things is going to be changing in regards to Disney Raver Days here at Disney World. But I can tell you this much, that it will be in May. I know that Middlelands is going on at the very first weekend, as well as Sunset Music Festival in Tampa on Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be somewhere in the middle, I can tell you that much. But until next time, please, I can just say I have faith in Raver Days to be more than what it is right now at the current moment, because it is it still is in its infancy here in Disney World, and I just want to share the love between everyone that made me fall in love with this community. And please share, share, share. I can't say it enough. Like, put the word out there. If you come to Disney often and are a raver, come to the Raver Day, help support it. Or if you're not going to be going, still share it and everything. Like, do what you can to help us make these Raver Days great. I mean, to the point of what they have at Disneyland. Help us. It all starts with you. Much love, guys. Peace, love, unity, and respect to all of you.